Hello everyone and welcome back to Shama Podcast where we have conversations about mental health, faith and healthy living. And also a space where we have conversations about things that young people feel, experience and sometimes struggle to talk about.
Absolutely. I'm your co-host, Ludi,
And I am your host Candy.
and today we're talking about something almost every young person wants at some point in their life.
Yes, friendship,
More specifically,
finding your people.
because have you ever looked around and thought, everybody seems to have their person, so why don't I have mine?
Yeah, or maybe you've had friends but never felt like you belonged.
And sometimes that can make you start wondering, is there something wrong with me?
Well, today we're talking about that. Have you ever wanted the best friend so badly that you started changing yourself just to keep people around?
Maybe you started saying yes to things you didn't actually want to do. People pleasing.
Yeah. Maybe become a people pleaser like she said.
Or maybe you constantly wondered whether people actually liked you.
And all you really wanted to do was to feel like you belonged somewhere.
If you ever felt that way, you're definitely not alone.
Because sometimes what we're really searching for isn't just friendship. We're searching for connection.
Okay, let's start here. When people say find your people, what does that actually mean?
I don't think it necessarily means finding a group of people who are exactly like you. The people aren't necessarily people who have the same personality, interests, or opinions as you.
Okay.
I think your people are people you can genuinely connect with. People you can be yourself around. People will listen to you. People will respect you. People you don't constantly feel like you have to impress or perform for. You understand?
Okay. So it's less about having a lot of friends and more about having meaningful connections.
Exactly. You could know 50 people and still feel like you don't really have anyone.
Okay.
You could have one or two genuine connections and feel much understood.
Okay. And you've actually experienced it yourself, right?
Yes. I have always wanted a best friend. And because I wanted that connection so badly, there were times when I tried too hard to make friendship work.
Okay.
I became a people pleaser. I'll do things I didn't necessarily want to do. I'll give out things I didn't necessarily want to give out. I mean, I found it hard to say no. I'd adjust myself. I'd worry about whether people like me. And sometimes I think I was more focused on having a best friend, actually asking myself who I genuinely connected with that person.
Okay, that's a really important distinction. Because sometimes when we're desperate for friendship, we can start accepting relationships that don't actually make us feel good.
Yes, exactly. And eventually I realized something. I don't want a first connection anymore. I want genuine connection, real connection.
But why do you think young people feel so much pressure to have a best friend?
I think we see it everywhere.
Okay.
Social media, movies, school, even
Okay.
just looking around and seeing people working together, posting each other. I mean, it can create this idea that everyone has their person.
Alright.
And if you don't have one, you can start feeling left out.
Yeah, especially in school.
Yeah.
You might see someone who has had the same person for years and think, why don't I have that?
Exactly. Like that was a question I've been asking myself for years, and sometimes that pressure can actually make us rush relationships. Yeah. We want to belong so badly that we know whether the friendship is actually healthy.
Okay, so how do you know when you're forced in a friendship?
I think one of the signs is when you're constantly changing yourself just to keep someone around.
Okay.
Another is when you're always the one trying. Yes.
Okay.
Christ. You're always the one texting first. You're always apologizing. You're always adjusting, over-explaining yourself. You're constantly worried about whether they will leave. And you're scared that if you stop trying so hard, the friendship will disappear.
And that can be exhausting.
Very exhausting. I mean, I've experienced this. I've done these things. Friendship shouldn't feel like an audition where you're constantly trying to prove that you're worthy of someone's friendship or something to be someone's friend. Yeah.
So what if someone listening says, okay, but I genuinely don't have my people yet?
Well, then I want you to know that you're not behind. Okay?
Alright.
Yeah, like I don't generally have my people. Aside from my sister, yeah. I mean, there are sometimes I just like I need to have a genuine connection, and there's no age at which you're not supposed to have found your best friend forever. Some friendship happen when you're young, some happen much later, and sometimes you meet someone and immediately connect. Other times connecting goes slowly.
Okay. So don't panic just because you haven't found your people yet.
Exactly. Your current lack of connection doesn't predict your future.
Alright. Okay. But let's make this practical. If someone wants to find genuine friendships, what can they actually do?
So start by putting yourself in places where you're likely to meet people who share some of your interests.
Okay.
Join activities, talk to people in class, participate in things you genuinely enjoy. And don't focus immediately on finding your best friend. Just start with conversation, ask questions, listen, be yourself, and allow friendship to develop naturally.
Okay. So instead of thinking I need to find my best friend, think I wonder who I could get to know.
Exactly.
Alright. Okay. So there's another thing I think young people need to hear.
Okay?
You shouldn't have to completely change who you are just to continue with friendship with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be yourself, be
Yeah.
authentic, be real.
Absolutely. Growing and learning is normal. But constantly pretending to be someone you're not because you're afraid people won't like you. Like that's different. The goal isn't to become acceptable to everyone. The goal is to find people with whom you can be authentically yourself. Because if you keep trying to change yourself for people always assume. So when people assume, it will keep affecting you. You want to be who they think or ideally want you to be. Yes.
Technically, that doesn't mean everyone will like you.
Yes, no matter what you do. And that's okay. You don't need everyone, I beg. You need genuine connection.
Okay. What would you say to someone listening who genuinely feels like they have nobody?
I'd say, please don't use your current situation to define your worth.
Okay.
Not having a best friend doesn't mean you're unlikable. Not having a big friend group doesn't mean you're boring. And struggling to connect with people doesn't automatically mean there's something wrong with you. Sometimes you simply haven't met people you truly connect with yet. So it takes time. So just don't rush things, please.
Okay. So but while you're waiting for those connections, don't completely close yourself off either.
Yeah. Keep living. Keep learning. Keep exploring your interests. Keep being kind. Keep meeting people. And most importantly, learn to enjoy your own company too.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't need other person to prove that you're worthy. Babe, you're worthy.
Okay, so if there's one thing we want you to remember from today's episode, it's
this. You don't have to force your way into any friendship just because you're afraid of being alone.
okay.
The right connection doesn't require you to become someone you're not. And trust me, there's something I've learned so far, that the people that are for you, they'll surely be for you no matter what. They'll surely show up. You don't have to rush any connection of like change yourself just to feel accepted.
Okay. And if you haven't found your people yet, you're not behind.
Yes, you're still growing, you're still meeting people, and you're still discovering who you are and what kind of relationship you want. And who knows, your people might be somewhere you haven't even looked yet.
Okay, so maybe instead of asking yourself, why don't I have a best friend?
Yeah, try asking, what kind of friend do I want to be?
Because meaningful friendship isn't only about finding the right people.
It's also about becoming someone who can build the healthy and genuine connections.
And remember, you don't need an unfluent friend.
Yes, you just need connections where you can feel safe, respected, seen, and accepted.
This has been another episode of the Time Up Podcast.
Yes.
Where we have honest conversations about what young people feel, experience, and sometimes struggle to stay afloat.
If today's conversation resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it.
And until next time.
Yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more episodes.
Okay.
Keep being you. Your people will find you too. So don't rush anything.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye and peace.